Hi, this is Mohammad Abbas Dar. You are watching my YouTube channel Abbas English. Today in this video, I will explain you future perfect tense. In the previous video, you have already learned about future continuous tense. In this video, you are going to learn about its structure, uses, meaning and the example sentences. How we can make a lot of sentences based on future perfect tense. However, after going through this video completely, you will be able to get your doubts clarified completely without having any kind of further doubt regarding the nature, regarding the definition, regarding the understanding of future perfect tense. So, you are requested to go through this video completely. Before that, I request you to subscribe my YouTube channel so that it will help you stay up to date with all my latest videos and updates. So, here we go. Future perfect tense. What does it mean? Future perfect tense. It refers to any event. It refers to any action that will have been completed at some point in the future. It is very simple. Any action that will be completed in the future before another action takes place. Any activity, any action that will have been completed before another action takes place. So it is very simple. However, it will become more easy for you when you will see the examples of it in Urdu or English. In both cases, you will be able to get the real meaning of future perfect tense. But just before, you have to just remember that future, it refers to any action that will have been completed at some point in the future. Any action, any event that will be completed before another action takes place. Now we will look it through the examples. It will become easy for you through the examples. Before that, you have to remember its structure. Shall have or will have plus third form of verb is used in this tense. Shall have or will have plus third form of verb is used in this tense. You have to remember it. Now, I will just give you some examples so that it will become easy for you to understand. If I say, I will have played before you come there. I will have played before you come there. मैं खेल चुका होगा आपके वहाँ आने से पहले. It means my act of playing will have been completed before you come there. Before you come there. It means there are two actions, playing and come. However, I am just emphasizing the completeness of the activity. I am just emphasizing the completeness of the activity in the future. It has not completed yet. It will expectedly be completed in the future, not at this time, nor it has completed before. It is expected to complete in the future. I will have played before you come there. It is the point here. Before you come there. I have already told you in the beginning that future perfect tense, it refers to any activity that will have been completed at some point in the future. What is that point? It is written here, before you come here. Before this point, I would have played. मैं खेल चुका होगा. However, in Urdu, it will become very easy to you when I will start giving you examples in Urdu and English. It was just the example for you. Now I will make sentences based on the rule. I and we, they are followed by shall have. He, she, it or any name. And they will be followed by will have. As you have shown many times in the previous videos in the context of future perfect tense. Same is the case here. Now I will make some sentences. I shall have eaten before you come. मैं खा चुका होगा. आपके आने से पहले. मैं खा चुका होगा आपके आने से पहले. I shall have written the letter. मैं खत लिख चुका होगा. इन उर्दू रहा होगा, रही होगी, रहे होंगे. This type of meanings, these type of things apply here in future perfect tense. I shall have written the letter. मैं खत लिख चुका होगा. However, you will be able to use will have with I and we. It depends upon the kind of meaning you want to express, you want to communicate to the other person. If you want to emphasize something, then you should use will have. Otherwise, the basic rule of the tense, particularly in future perfect tense, is that I and we is followed by shall have and the rest of the pronouns are will have. But if you want to emphasize something, then you should use will with I and we. For example, I will have read. मैं पढ़ चुका होगा. मैं पढ़ चुका होगा. I will have read. मैं पढ़ चुका होगा. I will have eaten. मैं खा चुका होगा. Here you can add the word ज़रूरी. मैं ज़रूरी पढ़ चुका होगा because I have changed the use of shall and will. Here commonly I and we they are followed by shall, but I have used the word will. It emphasizes something. It gives a surety that he will have surely completed a particular action. I will have read. मैं ज़रूर पढ़ चुका होगा. मैं खा चुका होगा. I will have eaten. मैं ज़रूर खा चुका होगा. Now we will move on to the interrogative sentences. I have been repeatedly telling you that whenever you are to make the interrogative sentences in the English, then you have to put the auxiliary verbs before the beginning of a sentence. Before the beginning of a sentence, you have to put the auxiliary verb in accordance with the nature of tense. Particularly in case of future perfect tense, here shall have, will have plus third form verb. Here the auxiliary verbs are here, shall and will. In case of interrogative sentence means any sentence in which you ask a question. You have to just put these words at the beginning of sentences. For example, क्या मैं लिख चुका होगा? क्या मैं लिख चुका होगा? Shall have I. First you have to split these. Shall I have written? क्या मैं खेल चुका होगा? Shall I have played? क्या वो जा चुका होगा? Will he have gone? will he have gone? These are some of the examples for the making of interrogative sentences in English. You have to just put shall or will in accordance with the nature of subject. It will naturally become the interrogative sentence. Shall have, you have not to use shall have combinedly, just put shall and will. After that they will be suppleted. Shall have, they will be suppleted, putting the word subject in between them, as I have shown. Shall have, they have been suppleted, and I have put the subject in between them, I. Shall I have written. Shall I have played. Will he have gone, क्या वो जा चुका होगा. I hope you might have enjoyed watching this video. If you really enjoyed this video, please subscribe and share my YouTube channel to others, so that it will become easy for others to watch these highly informative and highly knowledgeable videos. It will give them a lot of benefit by watching these videos continuously. So it becomes the responsibility of you to share these videos to others, so that they will also get the benefits out of this highly informative videos. Thank you very much.